Continuing on with Batman v Superman Madness, we have Jada Toys, Metals Diecast, Batman, and Armored Batman from the Batman v Superman movie. Let's do it. Alright, and going on with the Batman v Superman toys, I have here something that caught my eye while going through Toys R Us, which I didn't expect, didn't plan to pick up, but it's from a company called Jada Toys. I'm not so familiar with them, but I saw some cool little super deformed 4-inch figures, which if you've seen my pop videos, you know that I'm into. And I also have some Loyal Subjects figures from Transformers, which I'll show a comparison towards the end. But these just seem so cool, and you know I'm a big fan of the armored Batman look, and Batman v Superman I'm very excited about. So I picked these up, and you can see it says here metals diecast. So these are made out of diecast metal, so they're pretty hefty. So you see they're caution heavy. You have, being that it's heavy, right, and it has that anvil, you can see the shape of the box, the window box packaging, anvil shape. Pretty unique. Batman, armored Batman, with some sweet pictures of each, artwork there. And it says M1 and M4. And let's see more artwork on the side. In the back, it shows the rest of the wave, which I'll be getting most of them. I don't know if I'll be getting all of them because they're quite similar. Pretty much the alternate versions of variations. Just little variations in color. But we have a M1 and M5 are the same Batman but different. One is darker. We have M2 Superman, M6 Superman. You can see one is more classic color, I guess New 52, and one is more of the way he looks in the movie. You've got two versions of Wonder Woman and two versions of Armored Batman, a black, and the one I'm going to be reviewing, the gray. Then they have the twin packs. Right, so that's what it says on both sides, and more artwork there. Batman, armored Batman. All right, they look pretty cool. Let's open them. And here we have, fresh out the package, Armored Batman and Batman from Jada Toys, Batman vs Superman line. Now I can't wait to see the movie, and I'm a big fan, especially of the armored Batman look. And when I saw these in the Toys R Us aisle, I just gravitated towards them, and you know, I'm a big fan of those stylized, super deformed type figures, as you've seen in my previous Funko vids. And if you guys know about the Loyal Subjects, they also do similar, you know, super deformed type figs like Turtles and Transformers, which I'll do some comparisons at the end of the video. But yeah, I just had to pick these guys up, and I'm so happy I did. Taking them out of the package, you can see right off the bat, these two figs are awesome. Awesome. Just look at the sculpt work. The paint is simple, as you can see with, say, Armored Batman. It's just dark silver spray over, you know, metallic over gold metallic, and you know, it looks good. It works, right? And you got light silver and black on the other Batman with some gold on the utility belt. But that's pretty much it with the paint, guys. There's not much to talk about with the paint. Articulation is very, very minimal, unfortunately. But you know, these are just little collectible pieces that I don't think you would necessarily play with, but you would just stand it and they will look so awesome displayed up on your shelf. So that displayability factor is there on both of them. And I'm excited about this line. Now let's get a little more in depth on Armored Batman here. And right off the bat, you can see how beautifully sculpted he is. You see the eyes, the white eyes coming through, and it's just painted so nicely. There's no break in it, no sloppiness. Even the flesh tone is painted inside of the mask, where there's no breaks in the paint, right? The gray doesn't go into the flesh tone, and vice versa. And the sculpting is awesome. You can see the war-torn look on his armor with the little scratches. Right? Even on the back here, you can see that sheen. I love when they use the shiny metallic colors on figures, and when they do it well. Yep. Gold utility belt. So you see how well sculpted he is. All the lines, the gold paint on the blades, and also on his you can see in the back there, his calves also have the blades. So this is a great look into how he would look in the movie coming up. Now the cape, it's just all that dark gray metallic sprayed all the way through and through. Looks good. And let me show you how flexible his, not very flexible here. That's about as far up as I'm going to take it. I don't want it to snap off. But yeah. Now articulation, you would think by looking at it, well, I thought at least, that he would have articulation in the arms and the head, but he doesn't. Arms are static. They do not move. Head does not move, but he does have a little waist swivel, as does the other Batman. So it looks like all of these Jada toy figures are going to be similar to that. They just have the waist swivel, so very minimal posing. You know, you're not really going to be playing with these figures. They're more for display, nice collectibles to show off. And that's Armored Batman. Now taking a closer look on the regular movie version of Batman here, you can see the paintwork is not as nice as the Armored Batman, where you can see some sloppiness, especially in that on his right eye. You can see the white breaking through to the black cowl. Not so much on the left eye. And the flesh tone and his cowl don't match up perfectly there. You can see a little break where some black paint, or maybe the flesh paint has just broken away by his cowl. But look at that sculpt work and the color, that deep black that they use on his cowl, which is just perfect for him. We got the silver spray metallic paint all over his uniform, and then we have the sculpted on bat logo on his chest. Nice gold painted utility belt. His knuckles, little break in the gold paint here on his knuckles, but not too bad. And we have his blades, and he doesn't have the blades on the boots, but he does have some gold tip steel toed boots to kick someone in the head with. And the sculpt work on the bottom, you can see the lines there on his boots, very nice. And again, just the articulation on the hips, so you can get that Elvis shimmy. See the black on the cape, nice. Now, his cape is a lot more flexible than the Armored Batman. It goes that far, and I can bend it up like that. So that's great. And if you pick it up a little more, you can see the serial numbers and everything that these toy companies need to put on. But thankfully, they put it in a place that we don't really care and is well hidden, so it doesn't break away from the paint job of the figure. And here I have my new 52 Funko Pop Batman figure next to the Jada Toys Batman. And you can see the big differences right away. You have these, you know, the Funko is friendlier, more kid-friendly, you know, and cute. Whereas I wouldn't consider these Jada toys cute. I consider them more like miniature statues. You know, they're very detailed in the sculpt work. Yeah, they have the big head, but not as big as the Funko. But it's awesome. They're all awesome. And they are heavy, though, so I would not let a little kid play with them, because it can drop, they can hurt themselves. But all of them, Funko, these Jada toys, they all look good on my shelf. And if you're a Batman fan, Batman next to Batman is always going to be good, right? And here they are standing next to one of the Loyal Subjects figs. So you can see big height difference. And again, these are more, you know, kid-friendly, where these are more serious and bigger and heavier. And just for further comparison, if you collect the Kids Logic Transformers, you can see these Jada toys. They're similar. I mean, the Jada toys are a lot taller. I mean, but they're similar in height. Not too much of a difference there. And these Jada toy figures are 4 inches, whereas the Funkos are more 3¾ and as is the Kid Logic figure. But yeah, they all look cool. I still want them all. So as you can probably tell by now, I do highly recommend these figures. And surprisingly, being that they're die cast and they're this well sculpted, they cost about the same as an individual Funko Pop figure. Where I found this Batman and this Armored Batman in Toys R Us about $10. And if you go on online retailers, they range from about $10 to $15. So, you know, keep an eye out, make sure you're getting the best price, more bang for your buck. And if you can see in the back here, I'm going to be getting as many of these, or all of them. I'm going to be getting all of them. So stay tuned, guys. This was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. You know what to do. Peace.